Chapter 1: The Arrival. As the heavy metal doors clang shut behind me, I feel the weight of my new reality settle in. My name is Marcus, a first-time offender with a sentence for drug possession. The echo of guard boots stomping down the hallway melds with my racing heart, each thud a reminder of my isolation. This place, a maximum security prison nestled in the woods, is a world apart from the life I once knew, one filled with dreams now stifled by regret. Glimpses of my past flicker through my mind, the friends I lost, the nights spent chasing high, and now this stark, unforgiving environment. I sit on my narrow bunk, staring at the cold, gray walls, haunted by fear and anxiety. Will I ever adapt? The gavel's bang punctuating my trial echoes still, marking my descent into this unforgiving place. Here, shadowed by despair, I begin my journey of survival, uncertain of what lies ahead. Chapter 2. Settled into her role as a mentor amidst the chaos of prison life, her voice steady and firm, yet laced with compassion. Once a respected gang leader on the streets, she now embraced the responsibility of guiding younger inmates through the treacherous experience of incarceration. The soundscape buzzed with the clanking of metal doors, together with the distant laughter and chatter of communal life. She described how bonds formed in the crucible of confinement, a fierce loyalty that echoed her own past, where betrayal was often around every corner. In her diary, Rashida recounted the first conversations with her new brothers and sisters, each one revealing their vulnerabilities and shared struggles. These connections turned into lifelines, underpinning the delicate fabric of survival. Amidst the brutality of their surroundings, she cherished these relationships, driven by a desire to protect and uplift a new generation. In her words, hope sprouted where it seemed hardly possible, the essence of true brotherhood. Chapter 3: The Educators. In the dim light of the prison library, we meet Ian, an inmate transformed by the written word. As he reflects on his journey, the soothing sound of pages turning reverberates, creating an intimate space that contrasts sharply with the harshness of prison life. Ian recalls the first nerve-wracking days of the book club, where self-doubt mingled with excitement. His voice echoes as he recites lines from his favorite poetry, sharing how art unlocked emotions once buried beneath layers of trauma. The camaraderie among inmates blooms through discussions that blend laughter and vulnerability, breaking down walls of isolation. Ian's diary entries reveal the profound impact of expression, how words offer escape and healing. With each story shared, he underscores the resilience of the human spirit, igniting hope within the bleakest confines of existence. This chapter captures the transformative power of literature, forever changing lives behind bars. Chapter 4: The Fight for Redemption. In this chapter, we delve into Elena's journey, a woman serving time for a violent crime. Her diary entries resonate with her struggle for forgiveness and self-acceptance, revealing the inner turmoil she faces daily. As she engages in restorative justice programs, she wrestles with guilt and the desire to make amends, both to her victims and herself. The soundscape shifts to the rhythm of deep breathing, hinting at her meditative journey towards healing, interspersed with heartbeats that echo her anxiety. Through poignant reflections, Elena recounts moments of honesty, vulnerability, and the strength she discovers in facing her past. The quiet, contemplative sounds of nature filtering into her cell offer a hopeful contrast to the harshness of prison life. Elena's narrative encapsulates the essence of redemption, the powerful realization that change is possible, even in the bleakest circumstances, as she strives to rebuild her identity and seek a second chance. Chapter 5: Everyday Survival. In this chapter, we meet Tony, a charismatic inmate who thrives on humor to navigate the harsh realities of prison life. His diary entries overflow with witty anecdotes, showcasing how laughter becomes a vital lifeline amidst confinement. Listeners are immersed in the vibrant soundscape of the cafeteria, where the hustle of trays and the chatter of inmates create a lively backdrop. Amidst this chaos, Tony recounts hilarious basketball games, where competition meets camaraderie, and his playful banter keeps spirits high. Through Tony's eyes, we witness resilience in the face of adversity. His ability to find joy in small moments, sharing jokes with fellow inmates, or orchestrating impromptu performances highlights the human capacity to flourish even in the bleakest environments. As listeners envelop themselves in his infectious laughter and heartwarming stories, they are reminded of the power of connection and the importance of maintaining hope, even when surrounded by walls. Chapter 6. The Visitation. In the heart of the prison, we hear from Miriam, whose diary entries reveal the emotional weight of her family visits. The atmosphere shifts as distant voices filter through the soundscape, punctuated by the muffled cries of children outside the visiting room. Each encounter with her loved ones is a mix of anticipation and heartache, a fleeting moment of connection that temporarily bridges the gap of isolation. Miriam reflects on the bittersweet joy of their presence, the warmth of a hug, and the sorrow that lingers as the visit draws to a close. Her entries detail the laughter and tears shared, often recalling her children's innocent questions about her time behind bars. The sound of a prison clock ticking underscores her longing for freedom. Each visit is a reminder of the life she left behind, yet also a source of hope, an unwavering testament to the bonds that endure, even within the crumbling walls that separate them. Chapter 7. The Dreams of Freedom. In this poignant chapter, we hear the hopeful yet anxious reflections of Carlos, an inmate who contemplates life beyond prison walls. As he writes in his diary, the sound of locks rattling creates a stark reminder of his current confinement, juxtaposed with the soft whispers of birds outside that symbolize freedom. Carlos shares his aspirations to reunite with his family and find a stable job, expressing both excitement and trepidation about reintegrating into a world that seems distant. The ambient sounds of his cell, weary metal, distant conversations, and the bustling echo of the prison yard underscore his yearning for connection and belonging. With each entry, Carlos grapples with the weight of his past decisions while nurturing dreams of a brighter future. His narrative captures the bittersweet essence of hope, leaving listeners to reflect on the fragility and tenacity of human ambition in the face of adversity. Chapter 8. The Weight of Regret. In this chapter, we meet Felipe, a reflective soul who grapples with the fleeting nature of choices that led him to this maximum security prison. His diary entries resonate with a profound sense of regret as he details the turning points in his life, moments lost to impulsiveness and misjudgment. As he speaks, the ambient sound of quiet introspection fills the air, amplifying his sorrow with the soft echo of dripping water, each drop reminiscent of lost time. He recalls the dreams he once nurtured, now overshadowed by the stark reality of confinement. Through his poignant reflections, Felipe paints a vivid picture of remorse, exploring how every regret has shaped his identity. The heavy weight of his past choices lingers like an unbreakable chain, yet in these moments of vulnerability, he begins to find a flicker of hope, a desire to learn and grow from the shadows that once consumed him. Chapter 9. The Healing Process. In this chapter, we meet Leela, a resilient spirit exploring the healing power of art therapy while incarcerated. Through her diary entries, Leela shares how creativity becomes a lifeline, allowing her to express emotions she often cannot articulate. The soft sound of brushes gliding across canvas fills the air, intertwining with her whispering thoughts about past traumas and the beauty of rebuilding her identity. Lila recalls the first time she painted a self-portrait, an emotional release capturing both her pain and hope. The therapeutic sessions, filled with laughter and shared stories, foster a sense of community among the participants. In her reflections, Leela emphasizes the importance of allowing vulnerability to surface, acknowledging that every stroke of paint is a step towards healing. With the ambient sounds of gentle chatter and the quiet rustle of fabric, the chapter resonates with the profound journey of self-discovery and resilience found within the confines of prison walls. Chapter 10. The Influence of Mentorship. As the sun wanes, Derek, a seasoned inmate in his late 40s, reflects on the role of mentorship in the harsh landscape of prison life. With a voice steady yet warm, he shares his journey from a lost youth to a guiding figure for younger inmates navigating their own paths to redemption. The auditory backdrop is filled with the muted sounds of hushed conversations and the rustling of paper as Derek conducts informal workshops, imparting wisdom on decision-making and self-worth. He recalls a particular moment when he noticed a troubled teen, Marcus, struggling to find his footing. Through patient guidance and heartfelt discussions, Derek fostered a bond that transcended the prison walls. His diary entries echo the importance of connection, resilience, and hope, demonstrating how empathy can illuminate the darkest corners of confinement. In this chapter, the laughter and camaraderie of the inmates resonate, highlighting a transformative community blooming amidst despair. Chapter 11. The Search for Identity. In this chapter, we delve into the mind of Aisha, a young woman grappling with her sense of self in a world that often reduces her to a label. Her diary entries reveal the chaos of internal conflict as she contemplates her identity beyond the confines of her incarceration. Surrounded by the starkness of prison walls, Aisha wrestles with societal expectations and the judgments cast upon her. The soundscape dances between whispers of her memories and the clattering of prison life, echoing her efforts to reclaim her narrative. Aisha reflects on the friendships formed and the alliances built among fellow inmates, creating a fragile yet empowering sense of belonging. As she navigates moments of despair and resilience, her journey becomes a testament to the fight for self-discovery. Aisha emerges as a voice of strength, revealing the beauty of identity that transcends circumstance. Chapter 12. Confronting the Past. In this chapter, we meet Ben, a reflective inmate whose journey is intertwined with the painful memories of his childhood. Through his diary entries, Ben unveils the weight of trauma that has followed him into prison, exploring the scars left by a tumultuous upbringing marked by neglect and violence. Sounds of distant echoes, soft whispers of anguish, and the faint creaking of cell doors set a somber tone, echoing his internal struggle. As he confronts his past, Ben shares moments of vulnerability, unveiling the fear and shame that have long haunted him. Each diary entry serves as a cathartic release, revealing his desire for healing and understanding. The ambient sound of deep breaths and heartbeat resonates as he navigates through his emotions, culminating in a poignant realization that acknowledging his history is a vital part of reclaiming his identity. In these walls, Ben learns that facing one's demons is the first step towards true freedom. Chapter 13. The Bonds of Family. In this chapter, we join Peter, an inmate navigating the complexities of family ties strained by incarceration. Peter's diary entries explore the emotional tug-of-war between his love for his family and the weight of guilt he carries for causing their pain. The soundscape is filled with the poignant echoes of phone calls, distant voices, muffled sobs, and the clatter of prison walls, creating a backdrop that mirrors his internal conflict. He reflects on the desperation in his mother's voice and his children's disappointment, revealing the stark reality of living with regret. Yet amidst the heartache, Peter also shares uplifting moments of connection, such as the joy of receiving letters filled with love and encouragement. These exchanges serve as a lifeline, reminding him that even in confinement, the bonds of family endure. As he writes, the emotional resonance of hope intertwines with sorrow, revealing the resilience of love behind bars.